Check 1, check 2, check 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I should be live now. How about now? How about now? Live streaming. Always gotta be so difficult. Oh yeah, no, I'm live. Got an ad that I have to skip to see myself live, but that's like a long delay. It's like a 15 to 20 second delay. That's what that is. That's a long time. 15 to 20 seconds. Even when I did my sign off last week, some people were like, "Hey, you got cut off at the end." And I was like, I waited several seconds. I was like, "Hey, have a good day or night." And I had to like fuss around for the button, hit the button, but man, that's a long delay. Anyway, hey everyone, Caffeine Man here. Can you hear me okay? I actually, I might be like 1 or 2 minutes late because OBS had gotten upgraded, and of course when it does that, it had to mess something else up. So I had no audio, I had no visual, so I did all the audio, I did all the visuals, I did the visuals and the visibles, and it looks like everything's working. My audio looks like it's maxing out though on the red, so are you guys getting some reverb or some like high-pitched stuff? I can go down on that a little bit. I should probably just do that anyway. Even though I don't talk normally loud, sometimes I enunciate, I extrude my voice a little bit more just so that it, really gets to you guys. But, oh wait, no visual. See, there we go. I'm glad I asked. Hello all, hey, screen is black, no picture, all is black, no visual, sound is fine. Well, there you go. All right. Let us try again. Let us go into the studio. I see myself though. Oh yeah, screen is black though on YouTube. Here we go. Where is my video? Where is my video? Camera. I need my camera. Where's my camera? Looking for my camera. I did not click on anything, but everyone is now saying that my camera is okay. It's good now. Thank you to the moderators for letting me know. Click. See, we can see you now. We can see you. We see you, but the audio sounds weird. Let me adjust the audio a touch. I got too many audio devices. Boom. Check. And boom. Check. All right. Oh, no. Turn the video device off for the audio. And now I am a professional live streamer because my audio and my visual are perfect, right? How do I sound? Am I sounding good? Am I sounding like Caffeine Man now for a change? Live streaming. So if everything sounds good, I'll wait for you guys to say it sounds good. But I'm going to start off saying, what up to MJ Klein? D-Rock is here. How's it going? He said he was leaving. Wait, did he say he was leaving? I missed it. I just lost the chat. Gonna be out tonight, but hope you have a great stream. Oh, thank you so much, D-Rock. Alrighty. Vic is here. Samuel is here. We got Chad in the house. Repetition is here. Kevin is here. How's it going? Fendrana is here. Hello, Fendrana. Let's see. Aiden is here. We got MJ. There we go. Matilda is here. And we have Laura is here. If Vic's here, Laura's got to be here, right? We got the pair. And yeah, all right. Here we go. Sounds like one of those microphones from the 80s. All right. How's it going, though? Is it going good now, at least? If there is a little vibration, it might just be my throat in general. But it gets worse as the night goes on. Not used to talking this much. You know how it is? I don't know. You might. Oh, here we go. Kevin says it sounds good. How's it going, Kevin? Chad, looks like you're on your game now, Caffeine Man. Thank you so much. Good to be here on my game. Mr. C. Farley's in the house. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday Mr. C. Farley, and happy Saturday to all you guys. Hope you had a great weekend so far. Hopefully this is the end of a great weekend night before the last day of the weekend. And yeah, I had a busy day last night, as you might be able to tell from the regular rotation if you're glancing that over. We'll talk about that in a second. So yeah, so I end up having it tonight, and when we get enough people here, I guess I can ask you now. I can also ask you later, but what do you guys think about a midweek live stream? I'm liking the regular rotation. You guys seem to be liking the regular rotation, and I didn't want to take away from the regular rotation by doing a regular rotation and zero pack unboxing live stream. So, but I can't do 2 live streams on the weekend. So I was thinking about potentially doing a midweek live stream. Let's say maybe like Monday night or Thursday night, something like that. Probably around the same time, because I think the West Coast is okay. The East Coast, it might be a little too late, but I only do it for like an hour or so, hour and a half maybe. So wanted to get your opinions on a midweek live stream at night. Yeah, just so I can get that unboxing done as well as the regular rotation. So, hello V, how's it going? Happy High Stim Saturday. It's not, is it high? No, not yet. Not yet. It's gonna be soon, but Laura's here. Everything is awesome. All right. Where was I? Daylight savings time, that's right. I always forget about that. Usually doesn't matter to me. It doesn't really affect me at all. I usually always just get the same amount of sleep. I'm like that person that doesn't really get jet lag. I just go to bed, and when I wake up, whatever time it is, it's whatever time it is. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's weird like that, but I just, I typically only get like 6 hours of sleep anyway, so it doesn't matter if the hour goes forward or the hour goes back. So, all right. Midweek is fine as long as 8 p.m. Eastern is for later. I'm not sure what time it'll be. It'll be either 8 or 9 o'clock. I usually always hang around that 8 and 9 o'clock area. So, Vendrano, the midweek works for me. All right. Lincoln is here. Top of the evening to you. Top of the evening. Welcome, Lincoln. And we're going to go, and usually, sometimes I wait for more people to show up. But hey, if they can't get here on time, that's their problem. And I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think I'm drinking tonight? Because, I got to drink something with you guys. I know it's late at night, but it's the weekend. So, and I think I've had everything every week with you guys. I don't think I've skipped a week saying, I'm just going to drink some water tonight because I had too much. No. So I got a drink there. I'm going to be opening up in just a minute, but I like to see what you guys are going to guess. And it is a drink that is, it is usually in the regular rotation. The company is in the rotation. And then it depends. It depends if I bought a case of their drinks recently or not, or if potentially, a little fuzzy out of there, if GNC or Vitamin Shop might have had a $1 sale going on, I might have picked them up. But it is something that is sometimes in the rotation, so that is your hint. I think it's a pretty good hint. You guys usually like to guess, and usually someone gets it. I'd say someone usually gets it. And so I'm going to go ahead. Usually because it's nighttime, people like to do the low stim guesses, which is always a good option. It might not be this time. I don't want to give anything away, but let's see if you can hear the... What company does that sound like? Give it a little smell. Let's see. Laura, today's drink for me was the blue slush from Alani. MJ's guessing the Ghost. Always a safe bet to go with the Ghost. Sam's done with his caffeine for today. Vic had the strawberry squeeze from Rise. Kevin's guessing the Gorilla Mind. I do got some Gorilla Mind. They sent me some. And Laura's going with the C4. All right, I see you, Laura. C4. Try 3D and then C4. I'm a night person, V says. It's 9 p.m. here for me, too. Okay, so we're in the same time zone. Yep. The later the better. 9 or 8 is fine. All right, I'll probably stick to the 9 o'clock. Just, gives me an excuse to leave early during the week if I need to. Oh, I got to work tomorrow. Sorry, I got to get going. So, but Kevin's guessing the blackberry lemonade. All right. Foolish is here. Welcome, Foolish, all the way from Norway. Thank you for joining me. And Sam's guessing the ghost. Let's see what the winner is. The winner is... Boom. No one guessed the Rise Peach Cooler. I thought people might guess the Rise Pink Splash because I do have a lot of those. I only got a couple of these left. They keep popping up now and again. So I think there's one more in the fridge of the Peach Cooler. Laura, who makes blackberry lemonade? Gorilla Mind. It's the newest Gorilla Mind flavor. Oh, that's so good. And I haven't had too much caffeine today yet, so as you'll see when we... Actually, it's not even up there because I do Friday to Friday usually. Today's Saturday, so I couldn't fit next Saturday. Couldn't fit Saturday up there, so... Oh, V, I was going to say that, yeah. It's a good one. Rise, right, Sam? So how you guys all doing? If you guys have been talking, I haven't read your stuff yet because I just want to make sure I got my hellos out of the way. I want to make sure I got my drink going. So make sure I can say hi to some people. Vic still hasn't tried Gorilla Mind. Vic, Laura, you gotta get on that. Gotta be trying that Gorilla Mind. Gotta. So... You need to be faster next time. Chicken out on my guess. Before you're gonna say, don't chicken out. Just shout it out when you got it. Just when you hear it, think it, got it. So what did I go through last week? Let's jump right into the regular rotation. It was an interesting week last week. Interesting to me at least. I don't know if you guys always watch what I have every week, but you know, I'm guessing because we got the regular rotation. But so Saturday I had my 3D gold. You gotta have a 3D gold every week, at least once. Sometimes it doesn't make the regular rotation, depending on what switches in and switches out, but got the gold there. On Sunday, I recorded my video for the Gorilla Mind Blackberry Lemonade. I said in the video that that was probably going to be the one I was going to drink for the day. I got about halfway through it though, and I couldn't drink the rest of it because I looked at the ingredients because my throat started bothering me. Like, oh. It's one of the ones that have malic acid. Not all of the Gorilla Minds have malic acid in them, but most of them do. So I can't drink them because malic acid just tends to irritate my throat a little bit. So I ended up going with some cherry twist from Alani Nu. I was like, you know what? I'm switching it up a bit. Not sure if you guys have seen the cherry twist in my regular rotation. It's usually not a regular rotation Caffeine Man drink, but it's always good to switch things up a little bit. And they sent me a case of it, so I have them, and it's really good. I really like it. So I'm going to have that cherry limeade. Yeah, I'm the type of person that needs to be in the mood for the cherry limeade. So I had that. Next day on Monday, I had to get me some Ghost Swedish Fish. Just had to. So that was only a 200 day. So, you know, Saturday and Monday, both 200 milligram days. Tuesday, what happened on Tuesday, guys? What is up on Tuesday? So I didn't have to work on Tuesday, and I spent most of the day playing PlayStation. So I got up a little bit later in the morning and said, I'm going to play some PlayStation, and asked my wife what she was doing. She said, I got to go run some errands. I got to do this. I got to do that. And I played PlayStation like most of the day, and I was like just like set on that. And I had some green tea, iced green tea, and that was pretty much the only caffeine I had for like a long time. And it was getting to be like going into early evening. And I was like, my head was hurting a little bit, just a little bit. It was the beginning of that whole, oh, am I going to be getting a caffeine headache? And I was like, well, what did I have today? I'm like, I don't think I've had anything. So I ended up having like just the 100, a 100 Alani Nu, just to kind of, you know, not get a headache, you know. So you guys know what I'm talking about, hopefully. So a 100 milligram day, that is, well, plus the green tea, but you know, that's a low stim day. That's rare. You won't see a 100 day very often. But then the next day, I made up for it. I had myself some Batty Berry, some Abe Batty Berry at the 200. And then at nighttime, I was actually out and about, and I was like, what am I going to pick up at the store? And I realized, like, since I don't drink Monster products, there's like 3 fridges full of stuff. Like, you have all the Monsters, the Monster Ultras, the Monster Reserves, all those Monsters. And then you have, like, the Bang cans. So you got a whole bunch of Bang, you have a whole bunch of Rain, you got the Rainstorm, you got Nas, you got, like, all these drinks that Monster owns. I'm like, oh my goodness, the Monster Takeover. Yeah, exactly. So I ended up grabbing myself, I was going to grab the Ghosts. They didn't have Swedish Fish. And I was like, what other Ghost do I like? I was like, should I get the Cherry Lime? I was like, I already had a Cherry Lime. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get the Orange Cream, I think. Oh, Orange Cream sounds like it's going to be right for me that day. So on Wednesday, I ended up having 400 milligrams. The very next day, I went with a 100 amino. So I had the 100 amino, which wasn't going to be enough. I went to the Rockstar TMGS. If you didn't hear my story last week or at some other week, we're on the subscribe and save for the Amazon, and I'm not drinking them fast enough because, as you can see, I drink a lot of energy drinks. There are a decent amount in the regular rotation, but to get 12 every month, I don't go through 12 a month. You know, I might go through 1 a week. So I'm like, yeah, we got to get off that subscribe and save because I got 3 cases now. So, and it's not that I don't drink them, obviously. You can see what I'm talking about. So that was a 240 day. I mean, a 340 day, 340. And then Friday, yesterday was a unique day. I ended up having the C4 Smart Energy. Started off the day with that. Needed the brain to get going. But it wasn't enough because I ended up needing the G Fuel Miami Nights. And then I was going out and playing poker with my friends last night. So that's what I was up to last night. And I needed a little bit extra to get me over the hump, so I had another 100. So yeah. So I had a 100 milligram day, middle of the week. But then I finished off the week with a 440. All about cycling that caffeine, cycling it up, getting it, tricking your body so you don't get adjusted to any one amount. So that way you don't build up a caffeine tolerance. So now that I've been babbling on and on and on about my regular rotation, what have you guys been talking about? I don't know. Definitely a monster. Gotta support the little guys. I went back in time. I was like, oh, I went way too far back. Chad had the amino energy blueberry lemonade on my detail this evening. You liking the amino, right, Chad? That's like 2 or 3 different ones you've tried this past couple of weeks, right? Good stuff. C-Bro, a bit late to the party, but you made it. Welcome, 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 C-Bro. Glad you made it. I was just going through my regular rotation. Wednesday, Sam had his Bucks Up and the High Stim pre-workout and the Gorilla Mind Black Cherry in one day. Oh, there you go. That's getting that up there. Woke up Thursday with a caffeine headache. There you go. Too much. Should have had a Ghost Citrus since it's like Mountain Dew. I'm not into the citrus flavor. Citrus isn't something I would usually just buy in the store. I don't think I've ever walked into a store and said, you know what? I want a citrus. Now, citrus, orange, grape, not something I would normally pick up. And even orange cream. Got to be in the mood for an orange cream. But given the lack of options at the store that I was at, I didn't want to stand there too long. I'm like literally the guy that walks in there and just like stands there and looks at it, you know, just like, what am I going to get? And everyone's like, the store has only a certain amount of options. You should know what you want. But it's like that everywhere. I'm at a restaurant, can't figure out what I want. I'm that guy in line that's looking up at the chicken menu at KFC and can't figure out what he wants. And like, it's chicken. They got chicken. And you guys know that guy. It's from a comedian. That's not my act. That's someone else's bit. He's a funny guy. So he did the whole chicken bit. Love that. So anyway, what was I talking about? I don't know. I just go. I just keep going. Oh, because MJ was talking about citrus, and it's not a preferred Caffeine Man flavor, and then I just went off. Oh, because I was standing at the fridge, I didn't know what to get. So, because even if they did have the Ghost Swedish Fish, it's hard for me to buy a Ghost Swedish Fish at full price when I got 3 cases of them here. You know, and that's what it happens. I'm out, I'm at the store, and I'm like, I got that at home, I got that at home, I got that at home. And I'm just like, yeah, but I'm not at home and I need an energy drink, so what do I get? And it's such a shame that like the stores don't carry many rock stars, even though I got 3 cases of TMGS. That used to be my go-to at the stores, the Rockstar TMGS. But they don't carry it at many of the stores anymore. It's very, very upsetting. Not many rock stars at the stores near me. It's craziness. Wednesday had 600 milligrams of caffeine. Thursday, caffeine headache. Yeah. Thursday, you just got to drop down to like 300 or something, or even 200 to like just dose it down a little bit. You didn't like go cold turkey on Thursday, right? Oh, what's the favorite one from this week? That's a good one. They're all my favorites. That's why they're in the regular. They're mostly my favorites, which is why they're in the regular rotation. But I mean, that's a hard question. Honestly, it's the whole live stream's called my regular rotation because they're all good. I mean, this rated a 10, so this is always a delicious treat. This is almost always in the rotation, the 3D. I mean, if you look at my top 10 list, I always point people to my top 10 playlists. And in the top 10, it's always 3D Gold, Ghost, Rockstar, and G Fuel. And this past year, Batty Berry. Those are all like regularly in my top 10s. So to pick one best one out of there, they're all just good. So, hey, Pearman, how's it going? Learned lesson, 400 your limit. Yeah, it's always good to learn your lessons. It's all good. Moderate it, vary it. Zoso finally found the Celsius Essentials. Really like the orange sickle. I just hope Monster does it. They're not. They won't. No. They might. No. You know, Bang started it. Let's put it that way. Okay, but there's really no reason. The Monster, they're not copying Monster's logo. The cans are very different. The drinks are differently named. All that stuff. So I'm guessing that was mostly a joke too, though. I was taking it as a joke, but then I answered it with a serious response. So cover my bases. Caffeine headache is not fun. Barely ate Thursday with a caffeine headache. Oh wow, yeah. It could be food too. I always make sure, like when I'm getting a headache, I'm like, all right, first, how much did I drink? Because I could just be dehydrated. You want to make sure you stay very, very hydrated. And it could just be that you haven't had anything to eat. Sometimes you just have to have eat. The worst is when you have something to drink, you have something to eat, you have your energy drink, and then you still start to get a headache. You're like, oh no. Like it's an actual just regular headache. I don't get that many a year. So knock on wood. I get like maybe 4 or 5 a year if I'm lucky. So yeah. Viking Zero's in the house. Hello, Viking Zero. How's it going? Like the shirt makes me look cool. Oh, thank you. There is a reason why I'm wearing this shirt. I've been wearing this outfit for today, and I did some reviews today for you guys for next week. So I can't give you any spoilers, but I mean, if someone guesses, but I don't think you're gonna guess. But one of the new releases in the last week or so, the can has these colors. So yeah. Nice lineup, Caffeine Man. Thanks so much. Just finished the blackberry lemonade yourself. I know. You liked that one. It was good. It's a good one. Had an interesting week. I just went over it just a few minutes ago. I had some 100 days. Yeah. And like a 440 day. So I've been cycling that caffeine. Kevin had the Celsius Galaxy Vibe and the Celsius Essentials Mango today. All right. Mango Tango. I haven't had the Mango Tango yet. I imagine that it's good. I like mango. People have been saying good things about it. People have been liking the Celsius Essentials. My Walmart did not have it, and that's what people are going to start saying. Go to Walmart, and Walmart did not have it. My Walmart stink. After Disney Movie Club ends, I'm thinking about ordering Cranium, energy drinks, TikTok shop. Never heard of Cranium, though. Cranium is a independent company. It's relatively new, and they actually did contact me. Did I respond to them yet? I don't know if they watch my live streams, but I think they contacted me about sending me some drinks, and I think I read it really quick, but I was busy, and I don't think I responded to them. But it's a new company, it's a smaller company, and given the workload that I have, and I'm only able to do like 2 or 3 videos a week, I usually don't take on brand new energy drinks, so I gotta send them a decline message. That reminded me, so, but... Fendrana, Black Cherry C4, so good. Slightly more flavorful than the Midnight Cherry. They do a good job with their cherries. They do a good job with cherry. Vape God, how good is Witch's Brew Alani Nu? It's excellent. It's a great apple flavor. It's one of my top rated apple flavors. And it's an apple caramel, so it's got a little twist on the whole apple thing. So there might be a couple, 1 or 2 that are higher than it on the Caffeine Man rating chart, but it's top notch. Yeah, the Monster Stew and combo was a joke. Yeah. Really enjoyed most of their flavors at 270. Yeah. If you like the 300s and stuff, they're going slightly less than that, but 30 milligrams, not same difference really. V, I'm drinking Celsius right now, first time. Wasn't planning on ever trying Celsius, but my aunt bought me a few cans, so I tried Peach Vibe and I love it. All right. It's the best one to start with. Probably one of the only ones that I kind of like. There's only like 2 or 3 that I would drink from them. So you start off with a good one. Everything else is going to be downhill from there. Oh, dang, no Monster in the top 10 now. Sorry, Perman. If you're new to the channel, I don't drink Monster, or any Monster products. I review them on my channel, but I don't buy Monster Ultras, Reign, Nas, all the companies that Monster owns. Reign Sour Gummy Worms. That's what the color looks like. Oh, this Reign Sour Gummy Worms. Sour Gummy Worms was blue and purple, though. I think I got the can around here somewhere. I got it somewhere, but I'm not going to look. I'm pretty sure it's blue and purple. MJ got it. You can look at it. No, MJ didn't get it. I'm sorry. MJ's close. I wore the same shirt for one of the A-Shock flavors. But no, sorry, MJ. I didn't mean to get your hopes up on that one. It's not the accelerator. Oh, Chad got it. Chad was the next guy. Chad got it on the next one. Chad guessed it. This shirt outfit goes to Alani Nu Orange Kiss that I reviewed. Viking Zero, looking forward to the Zero Pack unboxing. Looks like one of the drinks in question is made by Muscle Farm, who I'm following on Instagram. That Muscle Farm one, I believe, is the Fitness one. Is that the one you were asking about looking into? And they actually... I couldn't type fast enough. I was on my phone trying to type to you in your live stream, reel, live reel. I don't know what they call them, but yeah, they've been out for a while. I had actually purchased them several years ago, and I had got them at the job lot, so I wasn't sure if it was going on a business or anything like that. But no, they weren't. They were just inexpensive drinks, and they ended up. If anyone watched my channel from the beginning, this happened to me a lot. I would buy lots of different drinks, but I never had a chance to review them all because I was always doing newer drinks first. So some drinks that weren't brand new got forgotten about and actually ended up expiring because I never got to them. It happened with Sunshine, which I still haven't reviewed. It also happened with Fitness. And then they contacted me like 2 years ago. Said, hey, we love the channel. Can we send you some drinks? I said, yeah, sure, definitely. And then they never sent them. And I was telling Viking Zero that, companies offer to send you drinks, but if they don't send them, You just have to be diligent in following up with them and be like, oh, hey, you said you were going to send me these drinks. Were you going to send them? And be nice about it, of course. That's just the shortened version. I am not diligent about following up with them. I usually forget. So I was actually going to go back and try and search all my messages to find out who it was from FitMess. But like I said, it was 2 years ago. I'll never find it. I'll never be able to find out who it was, because I can search my email. But if it wasn't email, it might have been a DM. I don't know. It could have been anywhere. So yeah. So if anyone offers to send you the drinks and they don't send it, just follow up with them. But yeah. So ultimately, I was planning on reviewing it. In my head, I thought they were going to send it to me. They didn't. I don't see them in stores, so out of sight, out of mind. But now I get to do a mini review because it's going to be in my 0-pack box. The same thing with Noob. Everyone's been asking me like this past week, hey, did you review Noob yet? Why haven't you done Noob? I'm like, what the heck? And they contacted me, I think, last year asking if I wanted to review the drinks. And then I realized why everyone was asking me, because Viking Zero had the Noob. I think Viking Zero had the Noob, right? If I'm recalling correctly. And then Opperman did Noob. And then Energy Drink, Dead Carpet had done the Noob. So everyone was doing Noob, but everyone's like, Caffeine Man, how come you haven't reviewed this yet? I'll review it when the 0-pack comes out. Open my own energy drink company. I can't afford to do that. Sam's doing the Oxy Shred Fat Burner candy flavor tomorrow. Tastes like Skittles. Knock on wood. Lincoln had a Swedish Fish, Rice, Kool-Aid, and C4 Skittles today. That's a lot. That's 246, 600. Caffeine Man family all here on the stream. Everyone, yeah, we've got a lot of people here. Cranium was in my private message. I just checked. Okay, yeah. Looking forward to reviewing them. Yeah, I'll let you guys review those drinks for me. So, Lincoln digs the Oxy Shred, the slime from Oxy Shred. Bought 2 more cases of it. Let's see. Good. He likes that one. Yeah, they were nice enough to send you one of each flavor, yeah. Yeah, the flavor sounded interesting because I think if I recall correctly, even though it's creamy yum, I think cranberry, but it's not cranberry. Like, it's Dr. Pepper. Like, they have a Dr. Pepper one, and is the other one like original or lemon lime or something like that? It's pretty interesting because they have one that seems kind of regular, but then they have like a Dr. Pepper one, and they don't call it Dr. Pepper, but they give it Doctor something to imply Dr. Pepper, which is interesting. Sam, some days I do take a caffeine and high stim break sometimes. Always good, yeah. Good to do that. But yeah, same thing with cranium. I call it cranium. I call it cranium because they have a dash in the name, so I'm not like mispronouncing it. I'm sure it's pronounced cranium if you just say it really fast, but the can says crani, C-R-A-N-I, and then yum, Y-U-M, which, yum, that's what it's probably going for. But because they separated it out and it says cran at the front, that's why I think cranberry. Going into more details in case some people are like, why is he thinking cranium is supposed to be cranberry? Or why is he saying it wrong? It's because they have a dash in there. But if you take out the dash, cranium is, what the drink is. And yeah, it's the same reason as Noob. When it comes to the smaller independent companies, I don't always have time to review them. So I just did Alani Nu. I have Ghost sending me their drinks. I got Gorilla Mind. I got Abe. I got like all of the larger names, larger companies send me their new drinks to review. So that's why I end up reviewing those. Not that I have anything against the smaller drinks. I've said this numerous times before. I'm usually always cautious with how I phrase it, but it's not that I have anything against them. But if you look at the views on my channel for different videos, the bigger names get the views. So people might be interested in hearing about Cranium, but it might just be a small percentage of you guys, because I get the drink, I do it, and people are like, oh, why don't you review these new drinks I've heard of? Because no one else on my channel cares about it. Only a small itty bitty percentage cares. So it's not about like me not wanting to review them. It's about giving my audience the content that they want. And I give them the content that they want based on how many views it gets. So night, Sam. Dr. Yum, that's the one. Yeah, Dr. Yum from Cranium. And the second one is grapefruit soda. Grapefruit soda. Definitely not interested in trying grapefruit soda energy drink. Putting that out there. I am curious about them though. If I saw them at the store or something like that, I might actually pick them up on my own just to try them. That kind of thing. Even though they offered to send them to me for free and I could review them, I'd probably pick it up on my own and try it just to see, like, oh, what's this Dr. Yum, The Goat is back. Hello, Javier. Good to see you. By the way, there's a website for Cranium. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, if you don't have your drinks in store, where are you going to sell them? You're going to sell them online. So yeah, they have to have their own website. If they're just like relying on Amazon to sell it, that's not going to happen. So definitely have to have their own website. And for all of you who are new that just jumped in, because I see a bunch of new people here, go roustabout fun. We got Javier just popped in. A bunch of other people just popped in. I think Lincoln might have missed what my regular rotation was. I was going through what we got here. And if you can't see it already, but Saturday we had the 3D Gold. Sunday, Gorilla Mind, because that's what I reviewed, as well as some Cherry Twist Alani Nu. Monday, Go Swedish Fish. Tuesday, Low Stim Day, 100 milligrams Alani Nu Peach. We got Wednesday was the Ghost Orange Cream, Abe Batty Berry. We got Thursday, it's hard to see from here, so when I pause in between, it's like, oh. Thursday was the Rockstar Zero and Amino. Mango Pineapple Lime. That's actually pretty good. It's like my third or fourth favorite of Amino, and I just surprised. I never bought a case of it before. It was always either watermelon, cherry, or watermelon, cherry, or strawberry. Those were the three I used to always buy. And then I was like, let me try that one. It's still good. And then yesterday was G Fuel, Miami Nights, C4 Black Cherry, and the Amino Strawberry. So I had Amino Strawberry and Amino Mango Pineapple. And then, of course, today is the Rise Fuel Peach Cooler, as well as what this color shirt is, the Alani Nu Orange Kiss. Interesting, too, that I don't know if you guys have tried the Orange Kiss or not, but I'm pretty sure, I think I heard from Energy Drink Josh, because I was asking about it, that the Mimosa was discontinued. I didn't know, because I don't drink the Mimosa flavor, and I don't really know when drinks are discontinued. They don't make an announcement saying, hey, we discontinued these flavors. But then they came out with Orange Kiss, and everyone's like, well, is that supposed to replace the Mimosa flavor? And I was like, well, not sure. But it's what they did with the cherry twist. They had the cherry twist? Yeah. The cherry twist. And it used to be the electric tie-dye that they had. And they discontinued that. But then they replaced it with the cherry twist. So if they did replace Mimosa with Orange Kiss, they have to they have to be working on Trippy Hippie and renaming it Pina Colada or some other fancy name, because I'm missing my Trippy Hippie, guys. I am missing that Trippy Hippie. Because, you know, I got the 3D Gold to keep me going. I got the Miami Nights, but the Miami Nights isn't Pina Colada. It's still coconut and strawberry and such, and pineapple, but it's not, you know. I used to have a rotation of Pina Colada drinks that I would have, and Trippy Hippie really fit into that rotation nicely. So, Alani Nu, you know, I understand you're making some different drinks and stuff, but you can't pull that off the market for that long and not bring it back. And make it, if they reformulate it a little bit, because the Orange Kiss, spoiler alert, in case you're curious about the Orange Kiss and how it compares to mimosa, it's different. I think it's different enough that it's not mimosa. So if you're hoping to get mimosa, it's a bit different. So if they bring Trippy Hippie back as Pina Colada and they change it, I just hope it gets changed for the better. But it wasn't bad to begin with. So that's what I get scared about. C4 redid all their Smart Energies, and Blue Raspberry was my favorite. Blue Raspberry. C4 Smart Energy Blue Raspberry was my favorite Blue Raspberry flavor. And the Peach Mango is my second favorite of the C4 Smarts. And then they changed the formula. It went down to 12 ounces, changed the formula. Blue Raspberry was up here, now it's down here. But that was a change for the bad. Made a change for the good with the Peach Mango. Peach Mango is down here, now it's at the top of the list. So reformulating can sometimes work, but I don't like it when they touch my favorite drink. Don't change my Trippy Hippie. Make it Pina Colada. Hey, Cosmo, how's it going? I saw you posted you were the first post a long time ago. Your very first post that said, no Friday live stream yet. No, I was busy yesterday, so I ended up having to do it tonight. So, and normally I used to only live stream like once a month. So trying to keep to every single Friday schedule, not going to happen for me. I'll be lucky to do it once on the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday. Now that football's over, Sunday's an option, you know? Who does stuff on Sunday, you know? Everyone should be around on Sunday. Maybe I'll switch to Sunday next week. Never know. Haven't seen the Orange Kiss around here yet. If it's just like the mimosa, I'll probably pass on it. I don't remember being a huge fan of it. It's not just like the mimosa, so... but I guess I'll wait for you to see my review. I don't want to give too many spoilers because it's going to be a couple days before I release it. It's my Thursday. No, it's my Friday. It's my Friday video, so get a whole week. I know, it's a long time away. DM me. I'll tell you what it's like. Not that you've seen it, but it is brand new. Like, I just got it last week, and it was just released, like, I think this weekend. Some people might have got it early, but it's like brand new. So if it's not near you yet, just because taking a little while to get there. By the time my review's up, it'll probably be in stores near you. People have been finding it at Walmart, yeah. They've done a great job about getting to more stores, Alani Nu. When they first came out, you know, they were just Vitamin Shop, GNC. Eventually, they got like a big contract with Target. And then once they were in Target, they just started showing up like everywhere. Like Walmart, convenience stores, gas stations. It's a household name now. My old Alani Nu videos keep getting views because people keep finding it and they're like, oh, I saw this in the store the other day. What is it? And then my video from like 4 years ago gets so many more views. And I'm like, oh man, I hope those videos hold up. They're so old. I look back at my old videos and I'm just like, oh my goodness. But you know what? I got more subscribers and more views back then. So maybe I should go back to my old style of reviewing. Oh, yeah. Trippy Hippie was my favorite Alani Nu flavor. I know Viking Zero. I know. We can only keep our fingers crossed. I mean, it was supposed to be a limited edition flavor, and it became so popular that they made it not limited edition, and they brought it as a staple. And then they took it just from GNC, and they actually went they went other places with it. You can find it more places than just GNC. And I think that maybe they got in trouble for that because it was supposed to be a GNC exclusive. So it's probably, that's why they're like, yeah, you know what, we're just continuing with this drink. But we're going to make it a different name and make it Pina Colada. Got to bring it back. Sebro, need to try the Orange Kiss. Haven't seen it around. Yeah, brand new though. It's not like it's been around a while. It's still brand new. Lincoln, where can I find your reviews, Viking Zero? He is mostly on, if he wants to answer too, that's fine too, of course. But he is mostly on Instagram. So you can check out Viking Zero reviews on Instagram. He is also on YouTube, but I don't think he has as many videos on YouTube. I think he mostly does his audiences mostly on Instagram. March 30th, United Football League starts up. Oh, football really ain't over. I meant the NFL was over. That's what I think I was saying. I don't watch many other sports, so I'm not a true sports fan. Nick's here. Hey Caffeine Man, I really enjoyed the video you did a little while ago where you ranked all the range flavors. I'd be interested in seeing you do the same with Ghost, Gorilla Mind, etc. Yeah, a lot of people liked those videos, so I ended up doing it for, I did it for, which one did you say you saw? The rain flavors. I also did it for G Fuel. I also did it for Monster. I also did it for Red Bull. So I started off doing like all of the big, I did a Bang tier list. So that was a lot of them. So I've done a bunch of the companies, and I've been meaning to get to the rest of them, and just haven't gotten to them yet. So thank you for the request. It is on the to-do list. Chad's actually walking around the store I'm working detail at. I see they still have a pretty big supply of the mimosa here. Okay. I wasn't 100% sure if it was discontinued. I was just going by what a couple people had said. So mimosa could still be out there. I mean, I usually like to look things up before I start spouting out information like that. Oh, Caffeine Man said it was discontinued. Well, I heard that it was discontinued. I don't know for sure that it was discontinued. So, yeah. Did I miss the Zero Pack unboxing? No, Lincoln, I haven't done the Zero Pack unboxing yet. I am considering doing it some night this week. What do you think about that? I'm asking people and everyone else. I asked when the stream first started. For everyone else just jumping in, I was considering doing a maybe Monday night or Thursday night Zero Pack unboxing. Because it's tough to get 2 live streams in on the weekend, but I don't like taking away from Zero Pack by doing the regular rotation and the Zero Pack at the same time. So I like to give Zero Pack its own live stream. So I'm thinking about doing like I said, a Monday or a Thursday live stream at night. $1 Bangs at Vitamin Shop. Yep. $1 Alani Nu at GNC. Tommy's here. How's it going, Tommy? Pyro Mike's here. Hey, Pyro Mike. You see, I went late on Tuesday. Yeah. My Saturday was a regular Saturday. Sunday, I had half the Gorilla Mind because I had malic acid, so it started bothering my stomach. So I ended up having a cherry twist later on in the day. So I had about 300 that day. Monday was a 200. Tuesday, 100 on Tuesday. I probably had about 40 or 60 in green tea as well, but, who's counting? But yeah, it was a very late day that day. So I made up for it the next day, though. You can see the next day, I got the Ghost Orange Cream 200, Batty Berry from Abe 200. So 100 one day, jumped up to 400 the next day. And then the following day, you had the Rockstar for 240, another Amino at 100 for 340, and then ended off yesterday, 3 energy drinks in one day. Imagine telling somebody that. What do you think would happen if someone said, "Oh, did you have an energy drink today?" Be like, "No, I had 3. I had 3." They'd look at you like, "You had 3 energy drinks? What are you talking about? That's craziness." They don't know if they're high stim, low stim. They just think you're like a caffeine junkie or something like that. 3 energy drinks, while they go ahead and have their like large Dunkin' iced coffee, 2 of them. Be like, "You just had more caffeine than I did." But yeah, I had a Miami Nights at 140, and then C4 Smart Energy, 200, and then the amino strawberry. I had a 1, 2, 40, 340, 440 day. 440 day yesterday. So now, today, I got the peach cooler. What's the Rockstar from Thursday? TMGS? Yes, TMGS. This one was this was a special edition one to celebrate. It's a very precarious podium. I need to get a new one. I do admit that one is handmade, made here in the USA, but I need to get something a little bit better. Because how do you like these signs, right? See, talk about creative and crafty. Can't get real signs, can't get a real podium. But this was a special Day of the Dead, basically, the graphics on there. I'll hold them up closer for you. And this one was, I don't know if it was discounted because of the graphics or something. It wasn't even close to being like expired. The Best Buy date was still later in 2024. But this is when we jumped in for like this. It was the month after this we did subscribe and save. But this was like, I think it was like $13 for the case. So the following month, I think it was 17. And that's when we did the subscribe and save to lock into that 17 for like a month or two before realizing, even though I might have one a week, that's not enough to be on the subscribe and save to get 12 cans a month. So got like 3 cases over there. I hope we stayed below 400. Me? Well, I had 440 on Friday, not including the tea that I had because, you know, what was it, 40, 80? But like I said, 100 right there. You look there, I don't think any of them add up. I got 100, 200, 240, 340, 400, all over the place. Cycling, baby. Cycling that caffeine. Tricking my body, you know? Not getting used to it. What green tea do you drink, hot or ice? Is it loose leaf, bag, store-bought? I used to try and drink loose leaf, but it's so hard to clean up, and I'm so lazy. So bags are usually easier for me. And usually when I used to have hot green tea, usually put a little honey in there kind of thing. But recently, my wife has been making, well, she's always kind of made it the last like year or two probably. She's been doing iced green tea. But I started drinking a lot more iced green tea lately. So typically when I tell people, oh, I drink tea all the time because I'm a big tea drinker, it's usually black tea, and it's usually like Lipton tea bags or something. I do like cinnamon tea as well, so I do have, and those are hot teas. So usually I'll have hot tea in the morning when I'm at work, 1 or 2 cups, and then I also have green tea, but I drink the green tea as an iced tea. So I love the concept of loose leaf, and I've even been part of like Tivana and other places where you can like mix and match some of the loose ones, or they even make their own for their custom flavors. But the work involved is just, I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Pyro Mike finally tried the Rain Sour Gummy Worm today, and maybe I didn't leave it in the fridge long enough. Well, it wasn't sour enough is the problem, but you definitely do have to drink them cold, especially if it's going to be your first time drinking it, you know? Got to give it its best chance. Precarious podium. You're a poet and didn't know it. Yeah. Did I say precarious podium? That's not really. Is that poetic that it's a precarious podium? That sounds more like a group like a band name. You know, welcome to the stage, Precarious Podium. Nah, that doesn't work as a stage name, does it? No. It sounds like something, though. Maybe like a bookstore. You know, come to the Precarious Podium bookstore. Yeah, and all the shelves are like just a little bit crooked. Huh? Someone steal my idea. I want to look it up on Google next month. See someone claim the name Precarious Podium for their bookstore. Unless it already exists. I doubt it already exists, but never know. Throwing out $1 million ideas here. See, bro, just got my zero pack 2 days ago. Weekday stream sounds nice. Yeah. Do you have any Ghost Sour Strips cans left? Heck no. Those were gone pretty quick. Really quick. That was a while ago, too. So, they're not even selling them in stores anymore. Limited time. Yeah. Chad also got a zero pack today. Been to work all day, so I haven't been home to open it yet. I usually get it pretty early. Haven't seen David on live stream in a while. I hope he's doing okay. He stopped by last Friday, I believe. He jumped in. Or was it the Friday before that? They all blend into me now. So, but yeah. I saw Viking Zero did his unboxing, so I know what's in it. But I won't spoil it for you if you don't know what's in it just yet. Nah. Bookman? Caffeine Man? Bookman? No. I wouldn't be opening the bookstore. I'm just throwing out ideas for other people for their bookstore. Yeah. In case someone in the chat's like, you know what? I've had this bookstore that I've been wanting to sell books at forever, but I just can't open the store yet because I haven't come up with a name yet. Precarious Podium. Now they can open up their bookstore and start selling. Yep. Hey, Happy, how's it going? Can I ask you what your favorite canned G Fuel flavor is? Whoa, look at that. It's right here. Boom. Easy to answer. I love the easy answers. No, I love the easy questions because they have easy answers. G Fuel, Miami Nights. Another G Fuel that I like, but I don't drink it very often, is the Bahama Mama. Tony Atwood's Bahama Mama. No, Roman Atwood. Who's Tony Atwood? Roman Atwood. What was I thinking? Roman Atwood, Bahama Mama, which I think they're taking him off the can now. I think they're going to be rebranding it. So I've heard. A lot of those people, like once the FaZe Clan like jumped ship, a lot of other people started jumping ship, and I think Roman Atwood might be one of the ones that's not going to have his can name anymore. But doesn't matter. Bahama Mama is another one that I really liked. Wish they'd go down to 140. There would be so many more G Fuels that I drank if they went down to 140. Hey, Viking Zero, thanks for having me. Gotta go. Talk to you later. Go feed baby Viking Zero. Go do it. Thank you for stopping by, Viking Zero. Good luck with your reviews. The Miami Nights is strawberry pina colada. Yeah, pretty much. It's considered there's like a Miami flavor, sort of like a South Beach flavor. Ray's has the South Beach flavor, and I think Miami from Bucked Up has it's called Miami. So there are some like Miami and South Beach flavors that all are in this category. Whereas they have a picture on here, but it's supposed to be like strawberry, coconut, and pineapple. Some of them don't put the pineapple in there. They kind of stray away from the pina colada. This one doesn't have a picture of a pineapple, but yeah. Basically, the Miami flavors. There's a couple of companies that have the Miami flavors, and then more of like a strawberry pina colada. Yeah. Have you gotten your hands on Ghost OG yet? Not yet, no. They don't sell those in stores, so you're not going to be able to get them at the store. So it would be really, really hard to find it because basically you have to frequent the nightclubs or the bars to see, hey, can I get a Ghost and vodka or whatever they're going to be mixing it with. So it's only going to be sold, currently, it's only going to be sold, the plan is to only sell them to bars and nightclubs and things like that. So I don't plan on getting it anytime soon, unless they send it to me. I don't know if they're going to send it to me or not. I'm on the PR list, so I usually get the new products when they come out, but not sure if that's when they're going to send out to their influencers, because they don't really need the influencers to push it, because you can't buy it. You can only get it when you're out at a bar or nightclub. So yeah, haven't gotten that yet. Curious how it's going to be. Curious to be able to compare it to like how Red Bull does and all the Red Bull knockoffs, like, how Liquid Ice and a whole bunch of other companies that basically do your standard energy drink flavor, which is supposed to copy Red Bull without tasting exactly like Red Bull. Just a standard energy drink. Your things like Rebel from Dutch Brothers and stuff, you know? So, curious how it's going to be. Curious how Ghost tackles an original flavor, you know? And why they wouldn't put it in the regular line either. But because they want to compete with Red Bull. Red Bull had a corner on that market forever, and I think Ghost is going to break into that market a bit, you know. So Monster will be happy that they're taking away sales from Red Bull, so that Monster can try and catch up a little bit more. Like, yeah, we don't want you competing with us, Ghost, but if you take business away from Red Bull in the alcohol industry, that would be great. Wonder where I can get 3D Gold. I typically purchase it from GNC. Sometimes they have it in the store. Most of the time, though, I have to buy it online. And it's usually just GNC that I can get it at. I don't remember seeing it at Vitamin Shop. And usually, yeah, it's usually GNC when they have like a buy one, get one. And I'll usually buy like 3 or 4 cases to keep me going because it's the only place I can usually find it. So. Haven't had any coconut drinks besides the Red Bull, and it's number one for me. I know you guys, I know you can agree with that, Caffeine Man. Yeah. Coconut berry Red Bull. Good stuff. But you gotta try out some other pina colada flavors too. If you like the coconut drink. I mean, the pina coladas aren't really like the coconut berry Red Bull. Nothing really is. But there are other coconut drinks that are good. So, not just the pina coladas, but your Miamis, and some companies just have pineapple coconut, which is, you know, pretty good. I have a list somewhere. If you check out probably whatever my last video was that had pina colada or coconut in it, I'll have the complete list of all the drinks for pineapple coconuts that you do want to get and don't want to get. Golden Eagle is a drink I've seen once or twice that it's a knockoff of Red Bull. Only seen the trucks. Never seen the actual drinks. There's so many out there, Tommy. So many. I got Red Thunder. Red Thunder. Regular Red Thunder and sugar-free Red Thunder. That is the Aldi brand. The Aldi has a energy drink that they made specifically for them. And it's Red Thunder. It's supposed to be the knockoff of Red Bull. They also have Summit, which is the Gridlock. Sorry, what's Summit? Where did I get Summit from? Gridlock. Gridlock is their Monster knockoff. So Aldi has the Red Bull knockoff. They have their Monster knockoff with Red Thunder and Gridlock. So everyone's jumping in on it. Pyro Mike, Bing Blue. What's wrong with Bing Blue, Pyro Mike? It's not in my rotation this week. Didn't make the rotation. What can I say? The thing is, Red Bull was the OG, and since then, everyone's tried to come out with. I wonder if I could look it up. I wonder if I can find out how many drinks there are for your standard generic Red Bull energy drinks out there, copycats. It's going to be a lot. And the reason why there's so many is because there are third-party warehouses or facilities that will make an energy drink for you. Like you, whoever you are, all of you want to make an energy drink. You're like, I want to have an energy drink to sell. I want to get into the energy drink game business. You just have to come up with a name, some graphics, some advertising. You send it over to this company, and they're like, all right, well, we'll give you an energy drink. It's just a standard generic energy drink. It's a Red Bull knockoff, and we'll put your label on it. And then you're in charge of marketing the thing. And tons of people do that. That's how they're still in business. Not Red Bull. These companies that just mass produce this stuff. So they'll mass produce it, and then they don't even have to like disassemble the machine. They'll just keep producing it, and then they'll just change the cans It's like, oh, okay, here we go. We need some Hyper Viper, add some citrus to it. Boom, there you go. Oh, we have some Stealth. Here we go. Boom. Hey, we have some Avengers. Boom, here we go. Hey, we have some Simpsons. Boom, here you go. And then they just keep sending them out. It's the same exact drink out to everybody, just in different cans. So, and don't quote me on all of those. Those are all probably different flavors, but they're all your generic third-party companies that are out there. So, a whole bunch of them. They also have energy knockoffs of energy shots and knockoffs of Mio. Oh yeah, I mean, if there's a successful company out there doing something, there's gonna be knockoffs. No doubt about it. It's just the way America works, or not America, probably the world. Something gets popular, you copy it. Maybe try and make it better, or just copy it like a photocopier, so it's not as good, but people buy it because they think it might be as good. So it's just not even just energy drinks. Food, music, movies, actors, YouTubers. Yeah. Did you guys know that there was a Caffeine Man knockoff one time, but he didn't know how to use the SEO properly. he tried poaching from my audience in the comments and stuff like that. When I first started, when I was first starting to grow, I had someone trying to be a copycat. I can't tell you who he is because I don't want to give him any. I don't want to give him his channel any more attention. But yeah, it was an interesting time at the time. It's fun to look back on. Paul can't stay because I'm out with a friend tonight. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Hey, Paul, thanks for stopping by. Be safe. Saturday night. Watch my video on caffeine and alcohol. I made one for nights like tonight. Tommy is psyched for the sugar-free watermelon and amber Red Bull this summer. Going to buy a case of watermelon since it was my fave before I tried the coconut. That's a one big long sentence. Psyched for the sugar-free watermelon and amber Red Bulls this summer. Oh, you're psyched to have them this summer because they're already out. I was like, they're releasing them this summer. No, they've already been released. But yeah. They're summer flavors. Got it. Celsius Essential have the same carbonation as the regular Live Fits. I think they have a touch more carbonation if I remember, because they were trying to make it similar to the Reigns. But no, they didn't go high carbonation though. They might be the same. They might be the same if I recall. The carbonation is a hard thing to remember for all the drinks because they're all around the same area. But I think Celsius, when they made their Celsius Essentials, wanted something basically to compete with Reign, and that's where they came up with Essentials for. But I still think they kept it slightly less sweet, but still more sweet than their regular drinks, and slightly less carbonated as well. I don't think it's going to be overly noticeable. I wonder if you went for Monster Cuba Libre when they had it. I did not. Lord Trophies, how's it going? Hi, Caffeine Man, the man. How's it going? Good to see you. Oh, okay, Paul. I don't drink at all. Don't worry, man. All right, so you're the designated driver tonight. Good job. Oh, okay. I'm just reading too fast. Because he did say the sugar-free watermelon, which they didn't have a sugar-free watermelon. So it must be the new flavor this summer? I'm missing something. It's getting too late at night for me. Because Chad just said, be careful before you commit to a case of sugar-free Red Bull watermelon. The sugar-free Red Bull coconut berry was nowhere near as good as the regular one. That's for sure. I don't drink the sugar-free coconut berry because it's not as good as the original. And you can't give me something that's not as good as the original and expect me to be happy with it and just be like, oh, it's good, but it's not amazing. So the Red Bull watermelon was pretty good. I didn't know they were doing sugar-free, though, for some reason. Unless it's not sugar-free watermelon. Are they calling it something else? Is that the green can? Aren't they doing like an elderflower? I thought they were doing elderflower this year. Elderflower, yeah, it's a green can, elderflower or something. elderflower. Hoping they learn a lesson from their misstep and get the sugar-free flavors right this time. I don't know what's wrong with them, Chad. I mean, I've been saying it for years now. I don't know why they can't do sugar-free right. You know, they've had good sugar-free flavors. That's the thing. They had good ones, and I don't know if they didn't market them properly or something. They didn't let people know about it. I don't know. They've had some good sugar-free flavors, and they just discontinued them. Maybe Rebel just doesn't know how to get sugar-free. The Pyro Mike, they had the lime. I don't normally drink lime drinks, but they had a lime that was really, really good. A sugar-free lime drink that I liked, that I would actually purchase. I don't purchase any lime drinks. I really don't. But, like, I'll drink a cherry lime. I'll have this, that, and the other. But the Red Bull lime, I actually purchased because it was a good sugar-free one. The blueberry acai, no. Blueberry is sugar. Acai that they had was the purple can. That was sugar-free. I enjoyed that one. Discontinued. And their pear flavor. It had amazing pear flavor. There weren't any pears on the market. And that came and went super fast. So they did have several sugar-frees that I thought were good, but they just didn't hit the numbers. So, yeah. And then they came out with the pear cinnamon, which I was kind of looking forward to, but it wasn't anything near the pear that they had before. Which is interesting. Like, if you had pear before, why did you go with pear cinnamon? I think they were trying to do something for winter edition. They wanted to put cinnamon in it to make it wintry. The summer flavor is Kuruba elderflower. Yeah, see, I knew it was elderflower. I remembered that. I'll never remember that it's Kuruba elderflower. Even when I'm reviewing it, I'll be like, what's this drink again? Kuruba elderflower. But they're coming out with sugar-free editions of the red watermelon and the amber apricot strawberry. Okay, I probably knew that at some point, but it's been so long that they've announced that I forgot. Because I'm pretty sure I did a new energy drinks for 2024, coming in 2024. I did that in like October or November. And I probably announced what the watermelon sugar-frees were, but completely forgot. It was so long ago. Red Bull used to have sugar-free pear. That was absolutely amazing. I know. I was just talking about it. We talked about it at the same time, probably. I kept passing on the kiwi guava Alani for a few days and went back to finally bite the bullet, and they were sold out. Snooze, you lose, Pyro Mike. Snooze and lose. I've been talking about kiwi guava Alani Nu forever now. That should be in the regular rotation. It really should be. Next time Alani Nu has a sale, kiwi guava is going into the regular rotation. That's a good drink. It is. So. Ooh, stretch out. Back's been hurting lately. I'm trying to get a nice big crack for you on camera, in the microphone. Nope, ain't happening. It's making a liar out of me. Alright guys, we have hit the 10:15 mark. Oh my goodness. Hour and 15 minutes. Whew. It's always good when I go over the hour. I usually like to try and hit an hour if I can for you guys. Last week it was close to 2 hours. So last week was a bit busy. So Friday night looks like a little bit busier more than Saturday night. But maybe this week, keep an eye on my social media to see if I'm going to be doing that live stream this week. I kind of want to do a weeknight live stream to get that 0-pack done. That way I can still get you the live stream for the regular rotation next week, potentially. A lot going on next weekend, though, so not quite sure. Chad, just popped up. I actually like the sugar-free pear way more than the cinnamon pear that they did recently. Yeah, I completely agree with that. And thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that, Chad. Thank you so much. But yeah, the pear cinnamon, it was weird. You know, it was just a weird combination. And I could actually sprinkle cinnamon on the pear, and that would be good. I'm a fan of cinnamon. I just didn't like the way they combined the pear and the cinnamon flavor. And the pear didn't even seem as strong as it was in their sugar-free pear, which was just straight on pear. So it was one of those things, yeah. Which leads me to stream 3 asking Caffeine Man to review grinds. And that's going to lead me to telling you no for the third time. grinds. My goodness. No way. I had a company contact me. You ready for this? I couldn't even respond, but I share it with you guys because there's only 20 people here. A company contacted me, and I thought it must have been a joke. It was a company in Europe, and they have a new brand of energy. It's not energy drink. It's a caffeinated product. And it's similar in lines of grinds that you would chew, or not chew, but just keep in the back of your mouth. Caffeine gum that you chew, that you ingest. And then there are some companies that actually put caffeine in the vapes. And people are like, hey, can you try these caffeinated vapes? I said, no, I'm not vaping. I'm not putting caffeine into my lungs. That's not how you ingest caffeine. And then there's so many different ways that they have caffeine. And even though I'm caffeine man and look forward to caffeinated products, the person said that they had one that you sniff, that you inhale. It's inhalable caffeine. And I'm like, who's going to say yes to that? Like, you can't send me a white powder from Europe telling me it's powdered caffeine and ingested through my nose. I have to say no to that. And by saying no, I mean I didn't bother to even respond. I'm just like, it's got to be a spoof. This is what happens when you have a public website. This is what happens when you go to caffeineman1.com and anybody can go there and anybody can send me an email. Yeah, that's the email that I get. So, yeah, you guys might be interested in some powdered caffeine. But even if you were, you put it in a drink and drink it. That's how you ingest your caffeine. You do not ingest your white powdered caffeine someplace else. Inhaled it. Yeah. Imagine though, like if someone else took that and they're just like, oh yeah, hey, let me review this product, and you know how it doesn't get shut down on YouTube, I don't know. You have this white powder that you're probably making into a line and be like, this is how you take this powdered caffeine, and then they just start going off the walls and they're like, wow, this powdered caffeine really works, oh my goodness, I'm so hyped up. You got tricked. You got that scammer on the phone, you know. What are you guys talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I think I was getting ready to wrap some stuff up because it was getting late, but sipping white powdered caffeine. Uh-oh, exactly. What about nectar energy powder? I don't know what those are. I'll have to look them up. I know there are some energy powders and gels and stuff like that people use for hiking and stuff. I haven't really looked into that too much, but I have a friend who's a hiker who says that they have like goops and stuff like that. So, but yeah. But a huge shout out. Once again, another shout out to Chad. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Chad is also a member of the channel members. YouTube has these things that they call channel memberships. And the membership groups that get sub names, I call them the caffeines. So like not just caffeine, it's a play on the word caffeine. Fiends who like are fiends for caffeine. So it's caffeine. See what I did there? Hard to explain. You'll see it when you click on the join button. There are different levels of caffeines. And I do say a special shout out to Chad for being part of the cosmic caffeines. And then there's also a mega caffeine level, which is a thank you to Johnny Reynoso, Robert Garcia, the Diamond Swordsman, Jackson McComas, and I got one more. I'm not going to look. Casey. I'm going to look at his last name. Burns. Casey Burns. Remember almost all those names without having to look. I thank them for their support. And if you're looking to help support the channel, you can definitely check out the channel memberships. There are 5 different levels going from really low to really high. And if you join the really high ones, I do give you a special shout out in my live streams. It used to just be my monthly live stream, which was the 0 pack, but why can't it just be all the live streams? So hopefully I remember in all my live streams to thank everyone for their support. If you don't want to be a channel member, that is perfectly supportive. No, that is perfectly fine. I just ask you to support the channel by liking the videos and sharing my videos with your friends and family or anyone that you think is going to be interested. Because even just little things like that help support the channel. I appreciate it. Be sure to check out caffeineman1.com where you can learn more about me, save money on energy drinks, and you can even sign up for a newsletter going what I went over last week and what will be coming up next week. Get to see the future, guys. All at caffeineman1.com. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And, oh, Evil Cowboy just jumped in. How's it going, Evil Cowboy? Good to see you. Thank you for jumping in. Sorry that you jumped in at the end, or if you did talk earlier and I forgot to say hi, sorry about that. But thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody. And until next time, have yourselves a great night, everybody, or day. I messed that up. I totally messed that up. See, now I got to get ready to click on the button so it ends early so no one can see that. I missed it. So have yourselves a great day or night.